Okay, everybody, we have Camila. Come on up, my friend. The intersection of NFT art and film. We have a wonderful speaker right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. Wonderful, wonderful crowd, and thanks for all the questions and whatnot. Come on out, Camila. You're fantastic. You can sit, yes. Everybody, let's give Camila a round of applause. You sit anywhere you'd like. Take a look at the clock right in front of you, and we'll take care of you. Okay, my friend? Thank you.
Wow, hi everyone. Oh my God. Robin and Dan from the Defiant in the audience. This is exciting. Okay, I'm so excited to be here. My name is Camila Russo. I'm the founder of The Defiant. I'm the author of The Infinite Machine. The Infinite Machine is the first book on the history of Ethereum. It was published in 2020 by HarperCollins. And now it is being made into a movie, which I'm thrilled about, still kind of pinching myself that this is actually happening. When I was writing my book, I always kind of pictured all the scenes and was hoping that it would be lively enough to that somebody would kind of imagine this as a film, but didn't think I would actually, someday see it in the big screen. But it's happening. So for more background on how I got to writing this book, I was previously at Bloomberg News covering markets for 8 years, covered crypto for the final 2 years, and decided that Ethereum was the most important story to tell that hadn't really been told at the time. So I decided to write this book, which is now the book on Ethereum that has the highest ratings and the most ratings on Amazon. Now, like I said, it's being made into a movie together with Scott Free, the production company, and the Versus Entertainment. They are co-producing the film. For background, Scott Free is the company that produced Gladiator, Blade Runner, Alien, and huge films like that. So super excited to have, hopefully, what our aim is that this will be the first mainstream crypto feature film brought to Hollywood. So if everything goes well and my dreams come true, the Infinite Machine movie will be kind of like the social network, but for crypto. So fingers crossed. But why am I here talking about this at NFT.NYC? We decided that a movie on Ethereum had to naturally be made together with Ethereum Community using Ethereum technology. I was invited to be an executive producer as part of the film, and so when we started talking about how to finance this film, I thought, it would be really cool to have NFTs be a part of this process. So we decided to create this NFT collection, and I'm super proud on how it's come about. The NFT collection was created by 36 artists from emerging nations. Many of them come from Cuba, Venezuela, Chile, where I'm from, Argentina. And the reason to do this was because while NFTs were kind of blowing up, I felt that the people that NFTs actually made life-changing impact on didn't have the same kind of platform that artists in kind of major cities did. So we included all these artists, and they've made this beautiful collection of Ethereum logos that are made into mosaics, and it's kind of like an explosion of Ethereum. So what these NFTs do, first and foremost, they help fund the movie. So all of the proceeds from sales and secondary trading fees go towards funding the movie. So it's about kind of including the Ethereum community, giving everyone a chance to really influence whether this movie gets made, and supporting all these artists, and also giving NFTs functionality. I like to think of them as kind of a backstage pass into the Infinite Machine film. So about 70% of NFTs have rewards attached to them. For example, being included in the credits of the movie, appearing as an extra, going to the premiere, going to the shooting. So as an NFT holder, you have an opportunity to, become involved in the movie itself. And importantly, besides from these kind of rewards, NFT holders are also members of the Infinite Machine Movie DAO. So a percentage of all proceeds go to a community treasury, which NFT holders manage. And the DAO itself has an executive producer role in the movie. The goal is that in production, NFT holders will also have a say on different decisions and on how the movie gets made. So it's definitely an experiment. I don't know that anything like this has been done before in this way, bringing an audience and forming a community before the actual movie is out, and including kind of the larger audience in the production process itself. It's really kind of flipping the traditional production model on its head. And we're trying it out. So far, half of the collection has been sold, and then the other half will mint in the next few months. And we're building this community and bringing people along the ride, the production ride. And it's really been it's been amazing to do. So far, what I've learned, and I know there will be many other lessons to take from all of this, but I think NFTs can really disrupt the film industry. They're already starting to, in little by little, first. And kind of the first way that they're disrupting the film industry is through financing, by bringing another means of funding to creators that maybe otherwise wouldn't have the chance to get their movies get made. We saw the example of stoner cats, those kinds of films that maybe traditional funds won't be so comfortable funding, can now be funded through a global crowd and audience. Creators in places of the world that maybe aren't so connected to capital can also start funding their films this way. The other kind of important lesson on how NFTs can change film is what I was mentioning before, this idea of starting to create an audience and a community before the movie is made. So the Infinite Machine movie will be out in 2 years, but we already have an audience and they're participating in the process, and we're getting feedback from them, and hopefully they will help with distribution and reach and just getting the word out to kind of grassroots and kind of the people who should be seeing this film, which is crypto natives, people in the Ethereum community. And lastly, and I think this is still
Speak it to Mike.
this is kind of the area that needs the most work to be done, is really to start to disintermediate all the third parties involved in filmmaking. So, distributors, producers, streaming companies, and so on. If at some point, and I know there's many projects working on this, but getting to a point where film is distributed in a more decentralized way, so that creators can get a bigger cut of the movies and the films that they make. I think that's the ultimate goal of this technology and how we're seeing crypto disrupt other industries. Finance is kind of the biggest one at the moment, but I think it'll happen to film too. Crypto here is made to bring power back to the people, to empower communities, and I think that's bound to happen in film. We're taking kind of the first step with Infinite Machine, helping crowdfund this first mainstream Hollywood film about crypto, doing it through the community. Yeah, I invite you all to join this project and learn together about how NFTs can change Hollywood.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Camila. Thank you so much, Camila. Fantastic.